There are over 10 million colors out there, but when it comes to the spring summer, most guys stick to their whites, their navies, their blacks, browns, just the standard ones, which do the job, but they're missing out on so much opportunity. And that's why I decided to get the viral Japanese book, A Dictionary of Color Combinations, to show you some of the color combinations that you can use to elevate your style this spring summer. In this book we have loads of different color combinations. Starts off with 2 like this, then it goes to 3, and then it goes to 4. So what are the rules of these color combinations? The first one is I can't wear white or black. This is going to make it difficult because white and black takes up a lot of my wardrobe, maybe 30-40%. So that wipes out all of those clothes off the bat. It has to be in the right order. So you'll see in the book, if there's 3 colors, I have to wear the one on the left on the bottom, the one in the middle on the middle, and the one in the right on the top. So I have to go from start to finish. I can't just mix and match the colors. I don't actually know if it was intentional, but I imagine he put them in a certain order for a reason. So I want to style the clothing in that order. Because of how specific the colors are, it's going to be difficult to get 100%. But I can't go for a light green if it's a dark green. I can't go for a light red if it's dark red. It has to be nearly there. It's not going to be 100% because they're very specific, as you'll see. But it has to be somewhat close. You know, I don't want to cheat here. I want to do it actually good. And the last rule is I can wear whatever shoes that I want with this. Shoes aren't in this. I'm going to try and pick shoes that match the outfits and that go with the outfits. That's enough with the rules. Let's get into the color combos. So for the first one, I'm going to go for this here. This deep Leon's blue and this yellow, and let's see what we can work up with that. I'm pretty sure these are going to be PSG shorts that I'm going to wear. And I've got this yellow football top that I got when I went on tour in California, so you can't get it. It's a yellow Isle of Man, California top. The great thing about this top is it's got blue already, so the designers of this top were already thinking about certain color combos, which was cool. I'm not going to wear a cap or anything just because I want to keep it simple. It is bright and it's out there, so I don't think I'd wear it to the pub or something a bit more smart casual or formal. But to the beach or to the park, to the gym, I think this is a great, fun, bright look that you can wear. And that's the first look. Let me know what you think. So the second and final look that I'm going to go for is Madder Brown and this Violet Brew. Madder Brown is a crazy name for a color. Madder Brown, I've never heard that. So for this look, I've gone for some brown pleated trousers. I think the pleats come out really nicely here. I don't know if it's picking up on the camera. They're from Olive Clothing. Yeah, for the navy, I've gone for this Massimo Dutti knitted polo. And the great thing about this is it crops quite nicely, so you can still see a good amount of those pleats. Yeah, I think it's a really nice color combination for a dinner or for something late night, maybe around a campfire. If you're going to a dinner, on a date, you want to look smart, feel fresh, elevate your look. Not really a casual look, but there are times when you do want to look sharp, and this is a great color combination for that. And now we finished with the 2 color combinations. Let's go to 3 color combinations. We're going to level up. We're looking at 3 colors this time. So let's see what I can build from this. The difficult thing about this is because I have to start with the bottom half on the left. That means with trousers, you really tend to go for neutrals. You don't usually have bright yellow trousers, as a guy anyway, or pink trousers or bright green trousers, which a lot of these colors are very bright and out there. Some of them are not. Some of them are tone and neutral, but a lot of them are. When you do finally find the trouser, then you've got to make sure that the t-shirt matches or the hat matches. So it is actually harder than you think, but I have found something that I can do for the next one, and that's number 167. So here we have Pale King's Blue, Ecru, and Vandar Poles Blue. Vandar Poles Blue, that's a pretty cool name for a blue. I might start using these names in my fashion videos. So yeah, I'm wearing a Vandar Poles Blue today, and whoever watches this video is going to know what I'm talking about. So for this, I'm going for some classic jorts, which were very trendy a couple of years ago. Less so now, but I think they're just cool to wear to mix it up from your classic sports shorts or chino shorts. They're just something a bit different. You can see at the end they flare a little bit, which were just the style of the shorts. I didn't cut them myself. You can cut them if you'd like to get that look. So I've started off with the jorts. For the ecru, I've gone for this Abercrombie & Fitch, just a nice light oversized tee. Or I could go for this Uniqlo one as well. And for the Van der Poels blue, I've gone for this running cap on top. Cool outfit, one that I'd wear in summer as well. Again, out on a nice walk when the day's nice, spending time with friends. Bit trendy with the jorts as well, and the running cap as well to bring it all together. This is starting to get a bit harder now. I'm looking through to see what I actually have and what I can put together and what will look good as well. As well, not being able to use white and black is quite difficult, but I have found something. This is number 228, and I've gone for a carmine red, a neutral gray, and a pale lemon yellow. The name sounds so good. I wish I could remember all of the names, so when I talk about color, I could use these colors instead of a red. I could use a carmine red. I actually got these shorts new, actually, these really nice lightweight Gymshark shorts. I wanted a pair of shorts that had a bit of color, but they were also light and that I could wear into the gym and going out and running and things like that. In the middle, I've went for this gray Charles Tyrrell polo. I don't usually wear grey that often because I don't think the colour looks so good on me, but I think a darker sort of grey looks good. And for the pale lemon yellow, I've cheated a little bit here and gone for a cream cap. But if you do look at the yellow on this, it is closer. Pale yellow is basically a cream. I wouldn't usually pair a polo with sports shorts, but here I can imagine it actually looks pretty decent. It's athleisure with a more menswear piece, so it just shows you can play around, mix and match different things. For this type of look, I would wear it if I was at the park but I was going out later. So I was chilling with my friends but maybe had some event later where I want to look a bit smarter. It's also a great holiday look as well. You're on the beach in the afternoon and then you're having drinks, some cocktails, dinner with mates after. That's where I'd wear this outfit. Now we're on to level 3. This is where it gets serious. 4 colors I've got a style, and I've got the bottom color on the bottom, the 2 middle ones in the middle, and then the top one on top, so a cap for example. Now this is where it gets really hard because you've got to think about layering, and you are going to be layering spring summer, so it makes sense. It's super difficult to find having all these colors in the right order is, I'm struggling here. However, you know I'm going to rise to the challenge. What do we have here? We have this is a citron yellow, apparently, this green. On the left, we have an apricot yellow. On the right, we have a turquoise green. And on the top, we have a pinkish cinnamon. For the citron yellow, which is more like an olive green, I've gone for these Cole Buxton trackies, which I always wear when I'm going to the gym, running errands. They're a great pair of trousers. For the apricot yellow, I've gone for that sports top that I had before, and on top I'm going to put this Represent hoodie on, which has hints of the yellow or cream on the writing, so I think it goes really nicely here. And on the top for the pinkish cinnamon, I've just gone for a brownie cream hat. This is definitely something I'd wear if I was running errands, going to the shop, going to the gym. Just wanted to wear something comfortable and stylish at the same time. I have a video on how to look comfortable and stylish if you want to check that out too. Honestly, would never really have put yellow together, and now I've got it in 2 different outfits, and you tell me what you think about using yellow in outfits. I know a lot of guys don't use it, but yeah, it could be something to look at. Okay, we have one more look. This is going to be the last look. There's all sorts in here, but I have found one that I'm going to go for. So there we have a scarlet on the bottom, which is the red. We have a dusky green on the left. On the right, we have a coral red, which is more of a pink. And on top, we have a deep slate olive, which is a green. For the scarlet, I've gone for these burgundy chinos I got from Charles Tyrrell. For the dusky green, I'm wearing this Uniqlo Airism tee. For the coral red, which is more like a browny pink, I've gone for this light jacket. I believe I got it from Topman. For the deep slate olive, I'm wearing a Aimé Leon Dore New York Yankees cap. For the coral red, it looks a little bit like a cream, so I've gone for this cream jacket from Abercrombie and Fitch. So there's some color combinations you can use to improve your outfits. Let me know which outfit you thought was best in the comments.